Okay, so we're talking about a quickie session on making loops. So you can see here that that's kind of what they're going to look like before we finish bringing them down into the project. I'm going to pull this closer so that you can see. I'm pulling this way. Now, because I didn't cut this line over here, I'm going to have to draw from the left to the right in order to get the slack from this line over here. But you can just make allowances. You may not want to carry the yarn up like I have for the next part of it. But I am basically using a double point needle, and for a weaver, if you've never knit or crocheted before, it is a needle that has points on two ends. So you can get these in any knit shop. You can go online. We prefer that you support your local yarn shop though, and just grab yourself some double points, because they also come in handy for not having to, when you need to pick a knot, you're not having to go and cut your knots and find other sharp tools. Those tips are pretty strong. They can help you break open those knots. But you can see this is just going to set the gauge on that, and if you roll it forward, you can see kind of what's happening here. Now I'm going to end it, this little patterning, so I'm going to pull that line through. And no, I did not do a butterfly because I know that I have to pull with ease to get my yarn out of there. So what I do generally is I'll go in and I'll pack down and I go behind it. I kind of tilt that so you can see it's not straight down, it's actually just coming underneath, just to pack that down, because I still have to pass my shuttles through. And here's shuttle, the main shuttle right here. And I am still in pattern, so pardon my mess here, but I am still in pattern. So I am going to wrap through. I'm going to pull this up, and when I say I'm still in pattern, that means I'm still working on the clasped weft weave. And as you can see, I am also very human. I make mistakes with my words. So here we go. We're going to come up, and then I'm going to come down, and then I'm going to bring it into the down position. So this, I packed it down a little tight because I'm at an awkward angle here while I'm demonstrating. But when I'm done, I can go back in, pull that out. I have some pretty nifty looking loops there. They're a little fragile. I mean, I think that's the one thing that you have to take into account. Now, because I added in and I carried that yarn up, what it did was it changed my gauge a little bit, but that's okay because everything will kind of fall into place as it should when it needs to. I'm not even going to worry about that twisted yarn because it is called freeform weaving. So essentially, this is what we just did.